Let me holler at y'all for a minute. Hey, check this out. So, I'm going to give some advice to Mav Hoffa, and I'm going to give some advice to Kiki. And y'all let me know what y'all think about this. First of all, Kiki, if what you are saying is true, and you were raped, you were choked out until the point of unconsciousness, and someone took advantage of you, not only is the battle rap community behind you, but every fucking person with a soul, with a conscience, with children, with a mother, with an aunt, everybody is behind you. Ain't a amount of fucking bars that could keep someone saying, because he got bars, we with him. We with you. But let me tell you a few things that you might want to think about. One of those things is the fact that if you are a victim, the best thing that you could do right now is get all your evidence together. Where you were at, what time it was, who was around, any cameras, any type of acknowledgement that a situation actually happening, and based on your statement, you have these things. I would release it. There are some things that you're doing that to me does not line up to actually wanting justice. Because to me, you're getting more attention about a situation than more justice for a situation, if that makes sense. My thing about it is, if you have a conversation with Mav saying that, you know, he is sorry for what has been done, he's saying that yes, something happened, maybe it went too far, etc., 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 whether it's text messages, whatever have you. My thing about it is, you gotta ask yourself, man, you know, why is that not enough to prosecute this man? Why is that not enough to get the justice that you're seeking, and now you've turned to YouTube? Anybody with common sense has to take a step back and say, well, what would be her purpose of doing that? Was she not able to go and get Mav prosecuted? Was there ever a case? Did any detectives, I mean, you never gave detectives' name, you never gave a case number, you never released any information that you had saying that the man was guilty, other than, of course, your word. And this is not to question you as a victim, this is to ask, what is the end result for you? What are you seeking? Are you seeking justice, or do you want people to just know that something happened to you and you're trying to prevent it from happening to anyone else? You're trying to encourage people to speak out and speak up about the situation. Is this just a one-time thing, or is this something that's frequent in the battle rap community? I believe that you should take your information, gather your information up, and you should give it to a lawyer. You should give it to a detective and allow them to work the situation. Right now, I don't see the benefit for you. I don't see the benefit in justice for you. I see the benefit in attention for you. I understand that sometimes when you kind of discombobulated and you're dealing with some stuff and it's stressing you out, you know, you want to just, you know, it's sitting on your heart, and you just want to vent. You just want to get it off your chest. And I get it. But my thing about it is, what do you want the public to help you with? Is it just hear your outcry? Is it just an outpour of feelings? Or do you want us to help you get justice? So I'm saying, if you want to get justice, we got to take this shit up legally. That just outing Mav on YouTube or Instagram or whatever, making a video and crying and explaining some of the situation, is not going to get you justice. It's going to get you attention. And that's what people are going to be able to nitpick at and say, well, if she really wanted justice, she would have went a different route. However, bringing attention to the situation by saying, I don't want anyone else to be a victim of math, allegedly, right? I can see that. But you got to make sure that when you make statements and you're talking about the situation, you're clear on what you want the outcome to be. You're clear on it. And if you're not clear on it, you leave the window open for people to make their assumptions and put those assumptions on you and questions and say, were you ever a fucking victim anyway? You know, is she a victim or is she a good actor? Is she a groupie or is she sincere? I think you get the point. Hey, Mav, come here. Let me holler at you, boy. Let me holler at you. Take the bravado out of the situation. Take the ego out of the situation. Take the lackadaisical and lackluster motivation about the situation out of the situation. Brother, a woman is accusing you of rape. Whoa! What? A woman is accusing you of choking her out and raping her. It is time to lawyer up. Take the money, stop smoking the blunts, stop drinking the bull. Listen, it is time to go get a lawyer and say, how do I defend myself against this? Because if you don't ever come out and clearly say she's lying, that shit never happened, I never slept with her, she's trying to get at me because I wouldn't give her money, I wouldn't be with her, I wouldn't do X, Y, and Z. If you don't clearly articulate that, brother, the shit look crazy. If you don't clearly say I'm innocent, she's lying. If you do anything other than that, it looks suspicious. And I'm gonna tell you right now, as black people, we're not lawyers. And we do a lot of things emotionally. And we think that that's going to create some type of diversion off of what we really feel. In math, you could be scared as death. You could be scared to death. Could be. Could not really care. You know, but I can tell you right now that right there could definitely make you lose your audience and make a lot of battle leagues not fuck with you no more. You know what I'm saying? Because it just looks bad. And the fact of the matter is, you know, you have a whole Queen of the Ring segment where it's a whole lot of battle rap females that are saying, you know, hey, I believe her. You know, that's a whole nother community within itself. So my thing about it is, man, you know, I'm going to give you a little advice. You can take it or not. Hey, you know what I mean? But what I would do is, if you know in your heart, you know what I mean, in your head that you did not do anything of the sort, make that statement. I did not do it. Look the camera straight in the face and just say, look, I did not do that. To even be a part of this situation, to even be mentioned in the situation is appalling. That's not what I do as a man. That's not what I'm about, you know. And be sincere about it. But if you don't address the situation directly, either you, your lawyer, it gotta be one or the other, bro. It can't be nobody else. You or your lawyer. You can't laugh this away. You can't bully this away. You can't swing on nobody or say, you know, this is how Brooklyn do. None of the slogans or catchphrases or anything you think or thought was going to be cool or trend-setting is going to work. It's about sincerity. I do agree with some of the bloggers when they say it's much easier to tell the truth than to tell a lie. Tell the truth. Tell people what happened. Maybe people will understand, you know, how shit went left, or maybe, you know, maybe she lying, maybe she not. We don't know. But the thing about it is, if you don't present any facts, if you don't speak on it intelligently, write this shit down, boy. Write this shit down. This is what I'm trying to say. So no one gets it confused. Shit, have a lawyer read this shit. Because what you don't want to do, of course, is incriminate yourself. And you damn sure don't want to seem, if you did not do it, insensitive to the situation. But here's the thing. If somebody was accusing me of rape, I'm going to be honest with you. Dude, it'll be a few choice words about the situation. Definitely. But then after those choice words, or even in the process of those choice words, bro, I'm taking your ass to court. I'm suing your ass. I'm suing your ass for slander. I'm shutting this shit down. Because, Mav, you can be either one or two things. You could be not guilty and represent all of the men that have been told that they've done something wrong, but that's not the motherfucking case. Or you can be one of the men that have been guilty, but based on their status that they proclaim to have, get off. I think it's too much shit going on right now to allow you to get off. I think it's too much shit right now to not tell you as a man how you need to speak up and be vocal about the situation. This is something that you don't hide from. The same way that you were sitting down or you was bringing everybody on your show and you was analyzing and talking about strategy and who should battle who and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Bro, this is your opportunity to shine. This is your opportunity to speak. You don't know who I am. I'm Mario J. This is Tough Love. Feel free to reach out, man. You know, feel free to reach out, Kiki. Let's have a conversation. Because I'm seeing a lot of conversation done on your behalf. Where people are analyzing what you guys are saying based on one person crying, so they have to be real. It has to be sincere. It has to be all truthful. Then you got another person who, to me, they don't know how to handle the situation. You know, it's like being at the wrong place at the wrong time, and the police telling you, "Oh well, you're guilty because you black," and now you have to explain to the judge. Now you have to explain to the judge why you were there, what you saw, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of people are not technically equipped to articulate the message that they're trying to put forth. That means if you can't use jargon, if you can't use slang, if you can't joke your way out of a situation, and you have to use complete sentences, a lot of people can't do that shit. Especially in a legal standpoint, in a defense like that. That's why we get lawyers to do that on our behalf. But a lot of these bloggers are basing whether someone is guilty or not based on what has been said verbally, no facts. And I think that's the issue that I have, because someone can make you look guilty of something just because they have the passion in their voice, just because they give you minor examples of other things relating to that particular topic. But still, it doesn't mean that you're fucking guilty of anything. And then, of course, as a victim, sometimes they get victimized. Sometimes people say, hey, we don't believe you because you don't have the facts. We don't believe you because we know that you were hanging around a lot of people and you were out there like that, or whatever it can be. No one deserves to be raped. No one deserves to be molested. No one deserves to be taken advantage of, disrespected to the point where they're incapacitated and you take advantage of them. That's not what this message is about. This message is about Mav Hoffa and Kiki handling the situation appropriately. Kiki, do you want justice or do you want attention? Mav, how do you defend yourself when accused of this type of crime? You're going to either defend yourself as a guilty man or defend yourself as an innocent man. So it's a lot of things that need to be clarified, and you need to let us know, Mav, which one you want, which one of these things do you want us to see you as? The guilty man or the innocent man? Kiki, do you want justice or do you want attention? Adult up, Mario J, I'm out.